What is an aura?
The aura, from the Greek word means air or breeze, is the electromagnetic field that involves all living things, and that is influenced directly through the physical, mental, and emotional state of each individual. In it, personality is reflected and the situations that people experience. Those who have seen it describe it as a halo of light that emanates from the body, in colors and without defined limits. In 1939, the Soviets Semyon and Valentina Kurlian accidentally discovered the magnetic field of the human body when they worked in their laboratory. Repairing a medical team, they realized that an electric shock between an electrode and particles of human skin produced changes in the color. So what they did was photograph said discharge by directly placing the plate on the skin. In this way, the tool emerged scientific to capture the aura, the camera Kurlian. However, if you do not have this device, there are other methods. Specialists claim that you don't need to be seer to observe the aura, just it takes a little practice and concentration. Keep in mind we all generate an electromagnetic field to our around that is influenced by physical condition, mental and emotional.
What are the tricks to see the aura?
The first thing to do is to be very patient, because sometimes months of exercises are necessary to get to see the aura. Beginners usually see at first colors like yellow and white. Little soon they will be able to distinguish more tones brilliant. To get started in this activity, specialists recommend trying to see the aura of the hands, because a lot of energy is concentrated in them. A simple exercise is sitting in a place soft lights, totally relaxed, and with a blade of paper. The idea is to put your hand with your fingers apart on it, and stare at the tip of the fingers and edges of the hand. If you are enough relaxed, it will be possible to observe a kind of transparent and thin mist around. The practice continuous of this activity allows to observe in the long run the aura, but it is important to note that only should be done 5 to 10 minutes a day during the learning period, because the eyes tend to get tired. On the other hand, if desired learning to observe the aura of others is recommended, do it indoors with ambient light. The best would be that the room had some white or uniformly colored walls. People can be placed facing each other, with a separation 2 or 4 meters, on a comfortable sofa or chair. Then they should relax and focus their gaze in the eyebrow of the other, while trying to observe the rest of his body. If it gets complicated, it can start by seeing your hand. Any glow or halo that is observed is part of the aura. Other appropriate sites to do this exercise, they are cafes, bars, restaurants, lounges, conference and concert halls, among others, while the light from the halogen light bulbs allows you to see more clearly the aura than the natural light of open spaces.
What's with the colors? And what do they represent?
The colors and intensity of the flashes of the aura, they have a special meaning, and can reveal qualities and defects, situations of tension and disease before symptoms occur. The tones of the aura are not like ordinary colors. They are usually translucent, more varied and with more nuances. People generally they have 1 or 2 dominant colors, which in most of the cases constitute his favorite colors. However, if the person is going through a moment difficult or stressful, your aura will reflect a different tone. As the individual evolves and grows spiritually, the colors of its aura change. Experts say the more clean and bright be your greatest aura will have been your spiritual advancement. Likewise, they point out that the uniformity of this energy field reflects the balance and state of health that it has. The main colors that the aura can present are aura blue. It is typical of honest people, positive, jovial, calm, sincere, and with great self-confidence. These individuals usually be very spiritual and generally have good health. However, muted blue auras can relate to states of depression, melancholy, or bad humor. Aura violet in color is spirituality and unconditional love at its best. These are practical beings who know what they want to achieve in their life. Aura pink, the hue that the lovers of art, beauty, and mysticism, the humanitarian and compassionate people who have reached the balance between the material and the spiritual. If it's about a dark pink, the individual may tend to be immature. Aura red characterizes passionate beings and affectionate, with a spirit of leadership and desire to live. Relates to strong, ego people high, who want to achieve success in the world material. They are generally nervous, impulsive, and selfish. Aura orange emanates from considered individuals, creative, cordial, supportive, full of energy and eager to live. If the orange is off, the individual may be greedy, materialistic and selfish. Aura green in color is the color of sympathy, calm, confidence, calm and tranquility. It is directly related to gifts for healing and creativity. However, the dark green is synonymous with jealousy and insecurity. Aura white color. These people usually love truth, peace, harmony and spirituality. Generally, they are idealists. Aura indigo color is a loving person and very understanding. They are very intuitive people and although also very logical. As a counterpart, the individual with indigo color can become the perfect manipulator. Aura golden color. The individual with a golden color always aspire to the highest goals. Is incapable of going through life without a goal that many would consider impossible. In return, the individual with color gold can be demanded a lot of itself. Aura silver in color has the gift of creativity and his mental power is very strong, but he lacks knowledge to channel it correctly. It is the most idealistic of all. He is not a very active person and that can bring even health problems. Dark colors. Black, gray and brown are shades that reflect imbalances, emotional or physical ailments. Individuals with these characteristics are usually full of anxiety and anguish, which translates into behaviors superficial and overwhelming.